KFC is a sponsor with big things. It's a sponsor with the KFC lounge, with the cricket.
Yeah. Yes, thanks very much for the opportunity. I think Cricket South Africa is very clear on its transformation objectives when it comes to disability cricket. And I think that it's project like this that gives realism to the objectives of Cricket South Africa when it comes to differently abled cricket. We actually started with the development of cricket amongst the intellectually impaired in South Africa back in 1994 when the needs started to develop. I think the sport has grown tremendously in our communities to such an extent that the programs started to develop and include differently abled cricket. On the international front, we've been playing in an international event called the Tri-Nations. The first Tri-Nation cricket tournament was held in South Africa 2005, and since 2005 South Africa participated in 7 international tournaments. In 2019 we'll be travelling to Australia to participate in the 8th international cricket event, which is going to be held in Brisbane, organised by Cricket Australia. It's important also to mention that to give realisation to cricket for the learning disabled, we need to understand and agree that it's a joint venture between the mainstream federations like Gauteng Cricket and the federations who caters for learning disabled. Without the assistance and cooperation of our mainstream federations, we will never be able to fulfill in our responsibilities as the custodians of learning disabled sport in South Africa. So we echo the objectives of Cricket South Africa to make cricket a truly unified sport and to give opportunities to anyone who wants to participate, who wants to excel in the sport. The fundamentals of cricket, and if we bring it back to grassroots levels like your mini-cricket programs, it's exactly the same format. We don't play adaptive rules. You get mainstream schools, you get disability schools, and my personal opinions, there should not be different values when it comes to creating opportunities for kids, whether they are in primary schools, high schools or learning disabled schools. So the rules remains the same. From here, these players will be identified to play high ball cricket like in your normal mainstream structures. They will be identified and with the assistance of the mainstream provinces, they would be engaged in a high performance program, and from there they will go to senior cricket, which is your under 17s and up, and from there they'll be able to play internationally. But once again, it's very important to mention that without the assistance of our custodian of Cricket South Africa, which is Cricket South Africa in our mainstream provinces, we're not going to be able to create opportunities for these kids right from grassroots level right up into international level. I think cricket plays a major role in our educational processes in school. Our kids find themselves in a special school educational system for specific reasons, in which school plays a major role. And since cricket is playing such a major role in our communities, in our schools, it's imperative and non-negotiable to make the sport available for our kids. This is the best educational classes for them on the field. This is where they learn about socialization, counting, respect for one another, interactive behavioral development, and you can't ask for a better situation or circumstances for our kids to flourish and develop than on the cricket field.
That will be coming up.
I think one very important objective would be inclusion. My personal opinion is that we should never create a situation where programs is run or organized separately. Inclusion is a very important objective for Cricket South Africa. But whilst there is no programs, it's important that we need to start creating awareness programs. So a festival like this, the main objective is to start to create awareness, introduce them to mini cricket, and hopefully from here onwards, they would be part of the development programs of Gauteng cricket. It's only in provinces where we struggle to create that partnership and that relationships. And the intention is that we, from here onwards, we would agree on a joint venture and not a program that is run separately. Inclusion, as I've mentioned earlier, is imperative. It's one of the strategic imperatives when it comes to transformation in South Africa. Look, from here, the players would obviously, they are introduced to cricket now, and from here onwards they would proceed to the hardball. Once a year we have our national cricket tournaments, which is held in all the provinces in South Africa. We just had our 21st national cricket tournament in Pretoria in March, and from there they would be identified either for the under-15s or the seniors, and then they will proceed to the international level, which is usually played between South Africa, England and Australia. I'm
11 years old.
It's a special school that caters for LSEN school. It's an LSEN school. We cater for children with learning difficulties. It helps us a lot because now the kids that are brought in here, there are some of the kids who are not doing any sporting activity. They've been asking me time and again, please bring us cricket, please bring us cricket. Now them coming here, it will motivate them. So don't going back, coaching them forward, it won't be a problem for me. But these are really special kids. They do amazing things. So for them to be involved in sports is one of the things they love the most. Like almost every week, I have kids doing sports. And you can see now, They're all the same. There's no one gonna say you are like this, you are like that. Everything is smooth. They're enjoying each other's company. Everything it's awesome. It's awesome. And for us to get them to play sports, because it's something where they don't get judged when they play. So we encourage them to play more sports. Because like I'm saying, every week there is sports. Every week I'm going somewhere. I'm a school driver and I'm an assistant administrator. But I'm always on the road. I hardly spend time in the office. Because from here, there's other kids going somewhere, sports, and they love sports. They love sports. And it brings out the best in them.
My name is Rich. Coronation Training Center. Yes, I love very much. Everything.
And you're a good batsman?
Yes, and a good bowler also.
Yeah, we normally start from the school level where they started to participate, and then they make their own selections, and then they go through to the regional selections, and then from there we start playing to one another, like the regions, and then we selected the provincial team. Yes, I think they've enjoyed it because many people think that the intellectually impaired athletes cannot do anything. Now they have showcased their talent, and that's my belief that God has given us the talents. So today I saw some talents. Yeah, we have 9 schools that have came to this festival, and the school have made their own selections according to their abilities. Yeah, really they are playing a very important role because this one will be introduced to the hardball. So now is where we are going to get the international athletes. This mini-cricket is the foundation for us, and then of which is a good move. Whenever a child is given a token like a cap and a t-shirt, now it becomes a prize to them because the intellectual learners, they are not writing any metric. They don't have any metric certificates. The more certificates that they receive is through sports, like the mini-cricket. You can see now they are playing on a loan. It's the first time seeing this. And then for them it's a cherry on top. it's a glory as well to be in a big Vesto Andara Stadium, because look how beautiful. They only see it in TV, but also they don't know what is happening here, because most of them, they are from the squatter camps. They don't know even their mall next to them. So to come here to them is a very cherry on top. Really is successful, although turn up we expected 16 schools. So there was some other misunderstanding because of the geographical demarcations. We've got a part of Ikurulin of which didn't turn up because they falls under the Easterns. But most of the Western and Johannesburg, they came here. I think it's successful. 9 schools is a success.
Yeah, I did my best. End ball.